Hi everyone. I'm in a slightly better mood, and I have coffee. I don't know why I do these things late at night, but it's gonna keep me able to do whatever I want I don't know why. Jesus, I need a better PC. My trip. Alright. Alright, mining trip's basically over. Please don't let there be a creeper or something. A spider! Ugh. Yeah. My arachnophobia will not get the best of me. Oh, you're nice. Go ahead, blow up. Cookies. I'm leaving that in. Cookies. Now I can't stop thinking of it. Oh no! No! What have I done? What have I done to myself? Uncrafting table, give me your snowflake! Which I know that was the name of Black Cat Snowball. Here you are. Snowball. Snowball. Sit! Look what you made me do, Snowball! Uncrafting table. That's odd. Okay. I'm just clicking. True. How? How? How could I make a room? I'm gonna fight across the back of this, that, and then come out like 2 blocks for each room. Yeah. Oh yeah, like this. This is gonna sound weird. Oh, Whoomstitif! Oh my god. Seems like this house is basically on equal playing field. This is gonna be kind of difficult. difficult to maintain. I know I've got plant torches, so yeah, I knew this room was gonna go dark. Alright. Hey, cat. I'm gonna call that one Garfield. I'm gonna get sued. Yeah, that's just to keep me awake. Oh, phew, Jesus Christ. I don't know why I just thought of this, but I should probably get a mod for me that increases. Yeah, okay. So one of these rooms is bigger than the other. That's fine. Moving on. Definitely could do some rooms down here. Like, I based this room off of another house that I did in the previous world. I was gonna record that series, but then a charged spider creeper blew up. I'm not even kidding when I say that. And it filled several chunks. I forgot that I basically yeeted that wooden door out of existence. I don't know. I always find the word yeet to be funny. Like, I don't find it a meme anymore. I just find it funny. You know? Understood to... Like, I don't know why. Oh, God. Yeah, I am in, I am in dire need of bed. So, we're just gonna let this cactus cook. God. That's why plants should never be able to talk. Like, could you just imagine that? Just... Okay, where is... I don't know where my everything is for mods. Oh, there we go. My framed chests, lamps, made of gold and iron. Bookshelves, bookcase, creative bookcase. What is? Oh, randomly filled with books. Oh, that's how you craft a bookcase in this world. Definitely gonna help with the. With the placement of. Like, I'm not sure if it is. Oh, it does. Holy. I was not actually expecting it to do that. You know? Ah, so I could just... Oh. I can just look at that. Very nice. Very cool. Uh, now what? Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. That looks nice. If I remember correctly, This mod, there's such a thing. Oh, jeez, that's a big round book. Slotted book. Redstone. Striker. Atlas. Item stack. Name tags. Stockroom catalog. Enchanted book. Eternal compass. Empty recipe book. This compass actually points to where you're looking, rather where the spawn is. That's incredible. The eternal compass. Not sure what that does. Oh, cases. Yeah, this mod is definitely much better if you just go ahead and put on stuff. Like, if you were able to play with multiple people with this mod, it would be a lot better, but I'm alone in this world. I am very much alone. What does the monocle do? Tinted glasses. I can understand. What the fuck? Stitif. Ah, the cookie jar. No. Sir Hidington. James Maxwell. Painting canvas. Plumb line. What does that do? Is it plum or plumb? Is it plume? Is it like some weird? I don't know why I'm looking at this. I knew you were gonna be wanting to look at my mods. Oh, there we go. Clipboard. Wooden pressure plate, 3 paper, a feather, and wow. Disc rack. There's a much more creative way of. How does a pole do? Oh yeah, sword pedestal. Nice. Moving on. Looking for like one specific item. And I'm back to looking for it again. What is print press plate? Atlas plate. Painting frame. Wow. Map frames. I don't know why I remember that song. I'm sorry, but did I just hear the horrendous noise of a... Hold up, let me see if I can just look it up. Put in red once, and there's a whole lot of items that are red. What the fuck?
5 times in a row.
Sorry about that. There you go. You can hear her again. I honestly do not know why she does these things.
Penny said
And she does it again. She has no concept of personal space. Honestly, it pisses me off, but I can't hate her. It's just a tad bit annoying at times. Huh. I put in red and I get just a lot of red. Amazing. Nice. Eat. Alright. Now that that's out of the way, I'm gonna go shear some sheep. Shear their ball sacks. That's enough wool right there. Later. Okay, I still have enough. That's good. Mm-hmm. Homestative. There's so many words all compiled in one sentence. Like, I didn't understand it. I just did not understand it. Like, what did he say? Color lime bed. I am the true king of this world. And you... Alright, just to make sure that I never have to dye sheep or dye wool ever again. I will merely just dye all the sheep with lime green wool. Yes, it is the most diabolically evil plan ever. All the sheep near my house will now forever be dyed lime green. Why am I turning? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Take that somewhere else. You know what I mean? Ow! Quite a convenient pit for me to fall in. Right. I'm gonna choke on my own friggin' spit. Ugh. We have 2 wonderful books on rose gold and beware the infection. You fool! You fool! I have 17 alternative. Not 17. I have 70 alternative accounts. You will never know my name. Yeah, I may or may not be watching a bit of Snapcube lately. I've just been laughing at it because it's so Hilariously stupid. The fact that I'm still able to open this with this bookshelf here is incredible. I swear, if my Fortnite account is hacked, I am going to birth cactuses out my ass. Currently being hacked. I can't do an autistic screech. That is like the only thing I can never do. Oh, I'm in a cave. Oh, I'm in a cave. Yeah, baby. Oh, take your little pizza rolls somewhere else, because I have the magic to end your life. Bitch, fuck off. I have the force of nature, engineer. I'm going into your narrator. Oh, uh-oh. Please. Oh, ladies and gents. You see how reckless I can be. I know it was right there, but still. Jesus. And you can see why it's kind of bad to use the force of nature. Here they come. Not even double sighted. Yeah. Nope. That's a fat man right there. The fat man is the most dangerous man in history of world. Jeez, that actually scared me. If I go, like if I'm a bat and I decide to try and fight a heavy, there's no way I'm gonna survive. Like, it's not physically possible for me to survive against a heavy. I'm a bat, he's a heavy. I have 3 hearts, he has 15. Because each heart counts, like every single heart counts as 2. Oh, you think that unusual makes you so cool? Fool! It makes you look like an idiot. Despite me actually using some unusuals in TF2. I have 2. One's multi-class, one's pyro. And I don't play pyro all that much. I am more of a get stomped on the face because my team is running away from me medic main, you know? I'm the only one. I'm probably not, but I'm just like one of the only few who just actually feels like causing the end of the world because of it. If I can't have the world to be won in a game of TF2, no one can have the world. Shut up, Heavy! Where are you? Where are you? I'd shoot you in the face if I knew where you were. Makes me so mad. I'm gonna shoot this creeper. Twice. Thrice! And just go ahead and my way. Where? Wareham High. It's It's really gonna piss people off that I'm emphasizing, like I'm emphasizing. Is that the word? Emphasizing the H, or is it pronouncing the H? That I don't know. I don't know. I'm still very tired, even if I'm drinking this coffee. I may have grown immune to the effects of caffeine. Because I work a 4 to 8. I work a 4 to 8 job. I am very tired throughout the day because I decide to stay up late sometimes. And even then, it's not a job that I entirely enjoy, but I don't hate it. It's definitely not something I do for a living, but hey, that's why it's called a job, not a career. If I was to make a career out of it, I really wouldn't enjoy it all that much. It would basically be an office job for me. And the thing is, it's plumbing. Yeah, you heard me right. You heard it here, folks. My first job is plumbing. Now, some of you watching this probably already knew that, but plenty of you didn't. That's why I decided to say it here. It's not some, like, though you'll have plenty of work because plumbing isn't a perfect thing, but hey, it's probably not something you'd entirely enjoy. Yeah. Because after a while, it seems that things just either get slow or almost the same. I'm an idiot for doing this, but I'm not checking around areas. Anyways, back to plumbing. Like, it's not a terrible job. There's plenty of work to do in it, but for the most part, just some of the stuff is, after a while, it just becomes the same thing. The only difference ever is the layout. Like, the house layout's gonna change, but in all honesty, after you figure everything out, it becomes too easy. And don't get me started on contractors and homeowners. There's not much bad to say about some of them, but there are plenty of people that just because they don't see you, they'd probably assume you're not doing any work. And, well, to an extent, that could be true, but for the most part, it's either we're thinking about what we're going to be doing, or, well, we are doing work. Or we're already done with our work and we're just messing around for the rest of the day. Hey, the poppies. Yeah, God. Dear Lord. Like, plumbers aren't the worst people. It's not the worst job in the world. It's just, I don't know, boring. I don't know what to say about it. It's just not something I write home about. If you're a plumber and you enjoy it and you don't find it boring, that's your opinion. My opinion's just, no, probably not one that's going to be popular, but in all honesty, I really wouldn't write home about being a plumber. It's just boring to me. It's kind of tiring at times, and even then, after you get good at your job, it just becomes far too easy. That's why I'd prefer to have a part in game development, you know? Gives entertainment to people, and, well, if I'm a beta tester or something of the sort, I just go through, look at the games, and, well, see exactly what's wrong with them and what could be changed, yada yada yada. And that's what I'd find fun. That's what I would do for a living. You know? Because with games, although some of the bugs are obviously going to stay the same, some of the tactics are going to stay the same, for the most part, the games, all in all, will change. Everything about them, from their core mechanics, to genre, to even, you know, characters within it. Heck, I'd consider it to be like one of the greatest honors if I even just was like a random NPC character who you only see for like one mission. Because at least then I'd have something a bit more interesting than plumbing to do. I'm not saying plumbing's a bad job. I've said that like several times now. But it's just something I wouldn't find interesting. Something I wouldn't do for a career. Something just to get me by whenever times would be slow, you know. Kind of the same story with YouTube, but, you know, obviously it would be doing something that I love for a living. Like, I love to play games, but I obviously don't have the best equipment, so that's kind of what I'm working up for. I want to save up my money so that I'm able to get some new equipment and games, but, you know, I just end up spending most of my salary on games and whatnot, or even on some gifts for my friends. Now, they don't rely on me to do that, and that's what you should look for in friends. You shouldn't look for friends that just like you because you've got money. That just means that they're greedy pieces of garbage. You know? What you should look for in friends is if they do one of the following. Like, or at least several of the following. If they make you laugh, if they have a similar humor to you, if, like, even if they've just got a similar interest in games or any entertainment you like, those are the kinds of friends that you should look for. Ones with similar interests in you, and don't go chasing after you just because you got money. You know? Because if you do that, you're bound to get some people who you're not gonna like. If you just go looking for people who like you because you've got money and they can just freeload off of you, then basically they're not really friends. They're just like people, you know? People who leech off of you and basically, you know, they don't enjoy you for the person you are. They just like you because you've got money. Whereas they don't. Now, obviously not all people are like this, but far too many are, I'd say. It's hard to know who is greedy and who isn't. But for those who are, it's really not hard to see. Like, if you just pass them by on the street, you're not gonna know if they're greedy or not. But you meet them in person and have a conversation with them, after a while it becomes quite obvious. And you know you're not going to like these people. Just constantly talk about money, what I want, yada yada yada. Basically, they're Veruca Salt, if you even know who that character is. And the thing is, with me and plumbing is, for the most part, I'm working with my dad. He's been a plumber for almost all of his life, and, well, it's kind of tiring how he talks about it. Like, it's boring, it's just not something really for me. In all honesty, if I actually, like, that's not even, like, it's not terrible. It's just not something I do for a career for the rest of my life. Honestly, I don't know what I'd do. I really don't. If I didn't have this job, I probably wouldn't be doing much, you know? I wouldn't be able to play as many games as I am now. And it's not entirely bad that my dad's just, like, the thing is, my dad's just, like, trying to have me have a career out of plumbing. I don't know why. Maybe it's because he believes that if I have a constant stream of work, I'll be happy. In all honesty, if I just have a well enough paying job that's just in between places at times, I got a part-time job that I can work whenever my work dies down, I'd be fine. You know? Plan your life ahead before you even get started with it, I'd say. Like, sure, it's a lot for a kid to think about, but if you're a teen and, like, if they were actually having to learn useful things in school, instead of basically learning the difference between imperial and metric units, you know? Like, sure. Or can have its, like, I'd say just keep basic math, measuring, grammar at least, you know. Don't need everyone, just don't. Full pure blood, special. I don't mean the Fallout special. And so, so I just go ahead and say, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I really just lost track, like, several minutes ago on where I was going with that conversation. Like, I blanked out. Well, just I think this may be a tired game time conversation. If you're wondering what coffee I'm drinking, which I don't know why you'd be wondering, but it's French roast. Ooh, interesting. Interesting thing I see. Ooh, please tell me that there's still a lucky block in this and I didn't already mine it. Please, 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 please. Yes! Ooh, I have the ball. I'll shoot you in your face. Anyways, I really don't know. I really don't know where I'd be several years from now. Like, where am I gonna be? Am I gonna just be, like... Am I gonna be, like, friggin'... Like, am I just gonna be out on the streets? Am I gonna be a plumber? Am I just gonna have my life all together? Have my life where I need it to be, you know? Up to my standards. That's the glorious thing about life, right? We don't know what it's going to give us. And sure, that's not the best thing about it, but that's kind of why... Well, I'm going to contradict it, but it kind of is the best thing about life. You never know if it's going to go your way or not. That might sound bad on the surface, but you never know. Things could end up so much better for you than what you thought for yourself. And even having the positive mental attitude of having nothing but you know, if you've hit rock bottom, then there's really nothing else for you, right? There's nothing else to lose, is what I mean. Like, not, I didn't mean it in a bad way. I meant it in the way that, you know, once you've reached your lowest point, there's only one way left to go, and that's up. Because I've been here before. Those saplings do not deny my existence. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened in the previous update for the Manco stores, but strangely they don't spawn in villages anymore. Like, I don't know what happened with the generation of Manco stores, but that's why we're out on this journey, right? We're gonna find ourselves a Manco store. I don't know why, but after a while, I just start to wonder. Like, like life makes you think. Does fate really exist? There's only one thing really predestined about life that we know, and that is death. Where you see, no one can really escape death in the end. We're all fated to die one day. And although death is a touchy subject, I'm not sure if I should be talking about it on YouTube, but, you know, I'm just gonna say what's really in my head. I'm just gonna say that, though it's terrible to think about, death is kinda, at times, well, it can be a bit comforting in an odd way. You know? Like, after death, no one really knows what happens. There may or may not be an afterlife. There may or may not be a God. And to be honest, I may or may not have lost a bit of faith long ago. The thing is, it seems like more is explainable by either pure luck or, well, logic. If you want to believe that there's a God out there, and if life seems to be going your way, then that means God is smiling upon you. Yeah, that's yours to believe. It's not really everyone's cup of tea. Not really my cup of coffee. And if I'm being honest with myself, it just doesn't make much sense to me. Like, to explain that everything happens because some deity's overwatching all of us, you know. It's kind of just melancholy, you know, saying that everyone's a puppet in this big play. I'm not one to judge on anything, like on beliefs, on their sexuality, not even on, well, gender, race, nothing really. The only thing that really puts a downer on my day about you, the person, is really if you're a good person or a terrible person. Like, if you have an opinion about something that I like, and both our opinions clash, I'm really not going to get too angry about it. Like, I'm just going to be like, what? How can you not like this? But, I'll start to learn. That's fine. But of course, if you go the wrong way about it, like, let's say you don't like a specific game. If you just say that you don't like the game, but you're fine with other people liking it, then that's fine. I'll be okay with you if you do that. Like, You don't hate other people just because they don't have the same opinion as you. And in fact, you have friends, or at least you had friends, who didn't share your opinion, and you get along fine. And that's fine with me. But if you go ahead and just say that everyone has to have your opinion, otherwise they should be thrown out of the country. Oh god. Oh lord. That was close. If you go around basically saying that your opinion is the only one that matters and anyone else who does not share your opinion should just go ahead and either leave or die or yada yada yada, there's something wrong with you and you need mental help. And I need food. There's lots of that wrong on this trip. And she's a bitch. The reason I said had friends is because, well, let's just say that these friends of yours actually were person number 2. They hated you because you didn't share the same opinion as them. In all honesty, I kind of hate people who do that. And, you know, that's the thing. You can go about the right way or the wrong way of hating something. The right way tends to be you just let people be people, you know? Let them have their opinions and you keep to yourself. That is the right way to go about disliking something. If you just hate something, or if you hate someone because they don't share your opinion, you really need to rethink your life. Rethink everything. Because, well, that's just people for you. Everyone has the same rights as everyone. Everyone has a right to their own opinion. And if you like something that seemingly everyone else hates, I'm not gonna hate you for that. I'm just gonna, like, consider you, like, even, like, just a tiny bit weird. Because I'm just gonna find it a bit weird for you to enjoy something that everyone else seems to hate. Or if you just try and shove it down everyone's throats that they should enjoy it as well, you can go ahead and fuck right off. Get what I'm saying? Because, I don't know. It's like, it's just a bit rough for me to deal with stuff like that. I don't enjoy it. I don't particularly like it. I don't like people who just have to cram their opinion in everyone else's heads and then get angry and basically throw a fit. Like when they're 2 years old when they don't get their way. I'm looking at you, Karens. Talk about the zombies are coming. Ah.
Zombies are coming.
Wow. Really? I kill him? And then it plays? Really? No. One thing you should never do is ever consider giving up on something. Like, no matter what, chase your dreams. It doesn't matter what they are. As long as you have your dreams set, no matter how impossible they may seem, always chase your dreams. Unless it's probably something illegal. And don't chase after your dreams then. Find a new hobby. Reevaluate your life. Be kind to other people. You know. And just I don't know. Life is just sometimes it seems too short, you know? That's the thing about life. You only get one, and you get to live it however you want to live it. And, well, if that's the way life is meant to be lived,
Play ball.
and I'm fine with that. In life, you can go ahead and just do whatever you want. That's all it really takes to kind of brighten my day up a bit. And really, I've never been one for, you know, fame and whatnot. I mean, my channel's not really popular right now, and I kind of just said that I really don't care if I don't get popular on YouTube. It's just something that would be nice, but I can go ahead and live on without it. So I'd be fine with if my life goes on, and even if only a few people ever remember me, if only a few people ever tell my stories. That is what would give me peace. That's all I'd ever need to just finally rest. If they talk well about me, if I was able to bring a smile to their faces, I'd be fine to die with that, you know? That's all I really want in the world. Yeah, just that's kind of why I wanted to do YouTube. Bring a smile to someone else's face. That's what inspired me to do YouTube, you know? Every day that I'd start off just kind of as a bad day, I'd load up YouTube and watch one of my favorite YouTubers, you know? Vanoss, Markiplier, H2O Delirious, Minilad, Jack. Jacksepticeye, I mean. Not just some random guy named Jack. They all bring a smile to my face. Every single one of them that I'm subscribed to. I subscribe to them because they made me laugh. They made me smile. And, well, I thought their entertainment was pretty good. But if they can bring a smile to my face, sure, they can't bring a smile to everyone's face, but I enjoy it whenever I watch their videos. They make me laugh, make me smile, even make me cringe sometimes because of how stupid they act. They can't help it, really. After all, they're gaming YouTube channels. Aside from Jack's nowadays, I think. I don't know. And even then, I don't know. It's just every day a smile is brought to my face. Every day and that's what's inspired me to do YouTube. You know, bring a smile to someone else's face. Even if it's done in one of the stupidest ways ever. Making a random sound. Or even just rage. That's something I've known well. A feeling I've known well. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. You know, whenever I'm on my deathbed, I'm surrounded by all those I've ever inspired or, well, I'm on my deathbed and I'm just surrounded by my family members, my friends. When I'm there and they've just got tears in their eyes but smiles on their faces, that would be enough for me. To know that despite them knowing I'm going to be gone, they're comforted by the mere idea of me bringing a smile to their face. That is what I'm trying to get at is, well, I'd say live your life as kind as you can. Because you never know when the people around you are finally going to be gone. The more smiles you bring to someone, the more smiles you bring to anyone around you, the more comforting it can seem, because that's a great feeling. If you manage to bring someone out of a dark place where they once were, that is a comfort to me, you know? To know that someone made a difference. Someone basically saved a life. Because if you manage to bring someone out of depression, save them from suicide, you know, that is what comforts me. The ability to know that someone was kind enough, someone was funny, or even just, you know, just happy enough to bring a smile to someone else's face. And it's even kinder if you do it free of charge. Like, obviously, that's common courtesy. If you manage to bring someone out of depression just because they're your friend, or because that's what you do. If you're a kind-hearted person, that brings a smile on my face any day. The more kind-hearted a person is, the better I feel. You know? I don't know, this kind of background of the game isn't much of a place to talk about it. But, you know, I feel like I've got to talk about it somewhere. So, why not a relatively peaceful game? You know? Man, well, I can't help but find it so kind whenever I find it just something to smile about whenever someone inspires someone else to do something good, you know? Whenever something good is done in the world, it just makes me feel happy. It makes me feel good. It makes me smile because that gives me hope that there is still good in the world. That there's still people who care where we're headed. It's a good thing to happen if someone, you know, if someone just makes someone smile. If someone helps another person. If someone even just says hello to another person, merely because they just met them on the street. Oh god, I forgot pyros do that. Ow, 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 I'm burning, I'm gonna die. Alright. And again, I'll say this every time I've got to. Life is lived through being kind. That's the way it's meant to go, I say. The kinder you are, the kinder people will be to you. And so, I've always wanted to live in a world where everyone is, well, if not everyone, most people are good people, you know? If the world was filled with people who make you laugh, the world could probably get a bit dull. Not gonna lie. We need to have some negative energy. energy within the world just to push us to make someone smile. And that's honestly what I'd like to do. I've never really been one for an easy smile. Like, sure, it's nice to see someone laugh at a joke you tell, or even have someone just smile at, well, something you did during the day. But what really makes me smile my brightest is whenever someone is hard to make smile. If someone I really have to work for, someone I really have to just be there for. And this is where my cousin comes into play. She's not always the happiest person. In fact, it's quite the contrary. And I'd say it's because, well, she doesn't have the best past. I've lived a life of luxury compared to her. And I don't say that as a brag. I say that with guilt. I feel bad for living a good life when she's lived a terrible one. It's honestly just, I feel bad for her, you know? And it's not like I'm not trying to do my best to comfort her, especially in these times. She may not be everything in the world. She may not be everything to me, but she's the most I've got. She's a hard person to make smile at times, especially whenever she just, you know, seems to end up worse off every day. Every day I try to make her smile. Every day I give her a small text right before I head to bed, so that whenever she wakes up, she can just respond to that, so that I know she's okay. That's all I want. To know that she's alive. I'm not sure how I'd handle it if she was gone. Making her smile makes my day. And I'm no psychiatrist, but I'm kind of able to see a few problems mentally. A few, but not all of them. She tends to cling on to the past, and I try and help her move on from it. She feels like, no, what if things go back to the way they were? But it's comforting to know that even just one of my smallest gestures help her, you know, help her to smile a bit more every day. Help her through every single one of her troubles. And it makes me smile to know that she hasn't given up yet, that she's still pushing through. And I'm not gonna give up until we finally make it to the day where she does nothing but smile. Sure, she'll have her bad days even then, but I'll be there to help her in any way I can. Because, let's be honest, what kind of family would I be if I didn't help her? If I didn't try to make her smile? If I wasn't there for her? And even then, it's hurt me sometimes. It's damaged me to try and help her. It's taken its toll on my mental health. And, oh, I've even thought of giving up myself sometimes, but I choose to strive forward to help her even more. And even now, you know, it's just great to know that if she smiles because of me, then that is one of the best feelings I can ever know. I don't plan on making money off of someone else's problems, like a psychiatrist, or a therapist even. Like, sure, they help people, but in all honesty, it's kind of a bit much, don't you think? Thousands of dollars just to help someone mentally. That just really grinds my gears a bit. Sure, you've helped so many people, but what about all those people who really need the help but can't afford it? And I mean, a therapist most of the time is just a final option. You know, most people wouldn't immediately turn to a therapist if one of their family members was depressed. And the only time a therapist ever should be used, or even a psychiatrist should ever be used to help someone, is whenever they seemingly can't help themselves. Whenever they can't find someone to talk to, whenever they can't find someone else to help them, you know. And it lets me sleep at night, knowing that even if I wasn't there, that some people could smile just hearing my voice, you know. If you can make it day by day, pushing through no matter what, you can smile just because someone you love is with you, or because someone you know is there to make you smile. That's all I need to be at ease. And, you know, it comforts me every night. I don't know that someone really just if someone was able to smile just because, they were able to just say hello or need an apology from someone just bumping into them on the street. That is all it would take for me to smile. Everyone needs a positive mental attitude. And in all honesty, I find comfort in it. If just someone was able to just say, if someone who I didn't know was able to talk to me about all my problems, about everything that was bothering them, and it helps them, it allows them to smile. That comforts me to know that I was able to make a difference. There's gotta be yellow on here somewhere, right? There we go. And, you know, I've found nothing more joyous in life than to just say hello to someone. And just that brings a smile to their face. If they smile day by day, all because they just were able to, well, say hi to someone. If someone just acknowledges their existence, and that's what makes them smile. It doesn't just so happen to be me. I'd smile even more every day, knowing that I was able to help someone. every single YouTuber I've ever been subscribe to them for a good reason. They make me smile. It's not just because I found some random person I decided, hey, let's toss this guy. I subscribe because clearly it'll make me smile. It'll make me laugh. But hey, let's just check a subscribe at them. Sure, I wouldn't do that all the time. There would be some people that I'd toss a sub to merely because, well, they kind of need it. Because you see, just about everyone in the world needs something to smile about, needs hope. Funnily enough, hope isn't really seen around today. And that kind of saddens me. You know? Fifteen, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 25, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You know, I'm not perfect. I get angry. I don't know how to talk to people. I'm not sure if that would be considered anxiety, but who knows, maybe I've got that. Probably don't. I'm just introverted. Don't know how to talk to people, don't know how to really just have good conversations. It's not that I hate people, it's just I kind of hate myself because I'm unable to talk to people, you know? I don't hate myself for the person I am, I hate myself for the person that I can't be. I hate myself because I can't be a specific person. I hate myself because I just think I can't be someone who makes others smile, who wins, who can turn a good day, who can turn a bad day into a great day. don't know why. I don't know why I ever think that, because I know I can. I just have to, you know, take my own advice. Follow my dreams. Sounds a bit corny, doesn't it? It's hard to be a good person, you know. Especially with recent times. It just gets harder and harder. Making people smile is not only a challenge on its own, but it's a great feeling from time to time. If you made someone else smile today, you are not only a good person, but you're one of the best human beings I will have ever met. Because you're doing something that not a lot of people do. That makes me wonder, are we really progressing if we aren't thinking about everyone? Because in recent times, 2020 hasn't been the best year. In retrospect, we kind of just hope that every year will get better. Every year we just strive to be better. We strive for every year to be better than the last. You'd probably be wondering, why would we do that? Because if every year is the same as the year before it, nothing really gets better, obviously. Even if the year before was good, it couldn't always be better. Just because the best was always the best thing, that doesn't mean something can't be better than it. The word best is such an odd statement. It's such an odd thing. It's only the best at the current time. Because the best can sometimes just suddenly become second best or even worst. And after a while, the more you start to think like that, the more you start to realize, hey, I may not be the best now. That doesn't mean I can't be the best ever. You shouldn't strive to be the best at something. You should strive to be the best to your, well, be the best in your eyes, not someone else's. Because there's only one person that truly understands you, and that's yourself. If you can live your life the way you want to live it, without fear, that someone's gonna come along and ruin it for their sick, twisted games. You know? And honestly, that's kind of what New Year, New Me means, in a way. Don't be the best. Be better than you were last year. Don't change. Improve. Kind of sounds like it contradicts itself, but hear me out. If you improve on something, you're not entirely changing. You're just getting better. Every year, in my New Year's resolution, I always want to do the same thing. Make more people smile. Make more people laugh. Make more people enjoy life. While simultaneously making less people, well, frown, sad, or even cry. Change people for the better, even. You know, if I'm gonna be honest with people, and honest with myself, I may as well say that although I don't entirely make it a day job, and I don't ever plan on just making money off of someone else's misery, I'd find it the most enjoyable if more people smiled. If there were less tears that, you know, fell to the ground. That's what I always strive to do. Bring more smiles to the day. Let more sun shine. Let there be a bit less cloudy days. Because if I can live my life the way I live it, still have others smile, have people just, you know, improve based on that. I wouldn't ever plan on just saying that I got here without a little help. I needed to practice with someone. That someone is my cousin. She smiles because of me. That's what I enjoy. I enjoy it whenever I see a bright smile on her face. All because, well, her smile is all I need through the day. And I'd be lying if I said I haven't had a single bad day whenever she's around. But you know, that's what life's about. Every day will have its ups and downs. Sometimes the ups outnumber the downs. I can't help it all the time. Not everyone can always just smile past the day. Not everyone can just go ahead and say, today's gonna be a good day. Charge forward with that attitude. In all honesty, if you just decide to do that, you probably think that you've never had a single bad day in your life. When you know that's not only false, but also a lie to yourself and everyone ever around you. And I make it through day by day knowing that it's just gonna be one day where I can finally rest with the conclusion of a single day where I smile and everyone around me smiles. And, you know, that day comes closer with every smile, every face I bring a smile to, every day that passes by that I make someone smile, that a good day starts for someone. And that's all I really want to happen. I just want, you know, but more importantly, when I'm gone, I want someone else to take that burden. Burden's a tough word for that. More like gift. The mantle. You know, I'd like to pass that on to someone else, to someone who can do it better than me. You know, 'cause the more smiles there are in the world, the better the world is. You know? That's all I really want to do. Make people smile. Show them that no matter how many bad days they have, no matter how dark the world may seem, there's always a better day right around the corner. No matter what. Because what friends are for? What are friends for? You know? If they're not meant to make you smile. If they're not meant to be there. And so, I take pride in making people smile. If someone smiles because of a small gesture I did, like, sure, I prefer people who are hard to make smile sometimes, but if I can just make some random stranger's day 100 times better just because I said hi to them on the street, then I will be content. I'll feel like my work is finally done. In a way. I feel happy enough to be put at ease. That's kind of what we all strive for, right? In the end, we can all look at life as if it's a dreary cloud always looming over us, but that's really not what it is. In fact, life is so much more. It makes me even smile more if someone doesn't need any help to be happy, despite how much they go through. Like if they have a terrible feeling of just, if they have a disability of any kind, mentally or even just a disability for their body itself. Like if her body is deformed in any way, but they smile through life, that makes me smile. Knowing that someone can go through life and their brightest moments, no matter how many dark clouds roll by. Here we go, other end. You know it's time to live again. In all honesty, I've said that line so many times, but the best feeling in the world is one that you don't get from yourself, but one that you give to others. Comfort, a smile. A joke that I once heard is, smile is the longest word. Smiles is the longest word because there's a mile between both the S's. And although throughout my life I've been seemingly an angry person, I try to be the jester. Be the person that everyone can laugh with. Be the person that everyone can smile because of so many things. If life was meant to be so bland, so tiresome, so boring, you wouldn't live life, really, would you? And you know, if you can live your life whilst ignoring how many negative things are around you, and bring a smile to other people's faces, you are not only a wonderful human being, you are too good for this world. You're too good for anything, really. It's not that you don't deserve the world. It's that the world doesn't deserve you. You're too kind of a soul. You're too kind of a person. And it's people like you who are the kindest beings on this planet, who inspire me, who I would strive to be. You shouldn't strive just to be someone. You should strive to be better than them. And not in spite. But if you're better than a person who inspired you, you may inspire them to be better. So, and I've always taken comfort in knowing that there are still people out there who care. there's still people out there who know what a smile is and would like to share it with everyone. Because the more smiles that are gone, that there are to go around, the more people that can take comfort in knowing that there's still hope. Many times I've given hope on humanity for being able to redeem themselves. But then I see someone do good. And I see someone make someone else smile. In a good way. And that is enough to restore my faith in humanity. To know that if you can save someone's life, you can basically be almost like a hero. And, you know, there are many inspiring stories of people who have saved others. You know, all because they were just a good soul, a kind-hearted spirit. And, you know, kindness goes a long way. If you're just a good person in general, you make others smile, and just being generally the best person in the world, you make me smile. And, you know, I'm probably running a bit long on time here, but do I really care? Not at all. And, you know, there's only one reason I don't watch the news. And that's because the news thrives on, well, anything that causes depression, or really anything that's just misery. You know? That's kind of why I hate the news. It's dreary, bland, and if I was to even watch any more of it, or even any of it. You know, it's just I'd prefer to live in a world where there are more smiles to go around than anything really. But that's where I'm going to call it for the day. Or the night, really. I'd say that's a pretty good way to end up an episode. You know? So I just dragged on a bit about how I feel the world could have been, or even should have been. It's kind of just one thing that should have gone on. It's hard to talk about how so much good can be done, how much good should be done in a single video, you know. But I'm Game Time 101. And, well, make someone out there smile, if you don't mind.